A boom, bam, boom, boom, doo, 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 bam, boom, 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 wah, wah, boom, 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 doo, doo, boom, bam, boom, 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 doo, doo, doo. Hey guys, Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware, coming at you with game 2 of the series between the 2015 New York Mets and the 2015 Los Angeles Dodgers in the C2BL Baseball League. And my phone just went off, and it looks like Chris just started his own live stream, so I guess we're going to have 2 games on at the same time. So, without any further ado, Mets are at the plate first. Starting on the mound for the Dodgers is Brett Anderson, and let's get the action underway. Juan Uribe leads off. Here is the pitch, 3-9 against the lefty, and Uribe lifts one up and sends it out. Big statement right off the get-go. The Mets want to sweep this series. Home run, Uribe. Get it done quick. Daniel Murphy. The pitch from Anderson. Doesn't look shaken, just kind of perturbed. 3-8 against the lefty. Fly ball to left field. That's out number 1. Come here. Next is Lucas Duda. 2-7 against the lefty. Strikeout. Hopefully Anderson's not going to give up a lot of those kinds of hits in this game. 4-6, right-handed batter. Fly to center field, ends the inning, but the Mets, they get on the scoreboard in a big way early. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting on the mound for the Mets is going to be number 4 in the rotation, Noah Syndergaard. And the leadoff hitter is going to be shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Why Jimmy Rollins? Because he's got the most speed on the team, and I want him up front. Syndergaard. Yeah, move that up and down a little. Got to remember to do that. With the pitch. It is a 5-10 against the switchy left hitter, Rollins. 5-10. Catch card X, which is going to be Darnode at a 3 with an 8. And that's going to be a ground ball. Dribbler gets it to first. Out number 1. Howie Kendrick, second baseman. 5-8. Right-handed batter. Strikeout. Syndergaard sets him down. Andre Ethier ended the last game with 2 consecutive homers. Hopefully not 3 in a row. Not for Syndergaard anyway. 3-9 against the righty. Fly to right field. Nope. 2 in a row it will be. Dodgers do not answer. After 1, scores 1-0 New York. No one in the chat yet, so we'll just keep right on going without being hospitable. But you guys are watching. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the game, because that's why I'm doing it. All right, here we go. Yoenis Cespedes, 5th in the order, leading off the inning against Brett Anderson. 4-8, right-handed batter, strikeout. He's been doing that a lot lately. Ruben Tejada. Shortstop, 6-7, righty, single to left. Brings Kelly Johnson to the plate. 3-7, left-handed pitcher, grounds to first, C. So batter out at first. We'll call that a 3-4. Runner advances to second. Tejada does. 2 outs. Curtis Granderson, 8th in the order. 3-6 against the lefty and misses the split, but he does get a double. RBI double Granderson. And Ruben Tejada scores. Mets put another one on the board. That's going to bring up Noah Syndergaard. He's got a number 7, so homers are a possibility for the pitcher. Not really. 5-8. And he is a lefty, but he does eke himself out an RBI double. Syndergaard helping his own cause. Granderson scores. And the Mets are rolling again. Juan Uribe facing Anderson. Anderson looking a little shelled out there. 3-10 against the lefty. And Uribe connects. Juan Uribe. Back-to-back homers. This one is a 2-run shot. And the Mets are up 5-0. 2 outs, top of the second. Danny Murphy. I think Uribe, that's like his 3rd or 4th home run so far in this very short season. 312 against the lefty, and that's a single to left. Mets aren't done yet. Lucas Duda. 111 against the lefty. Grounder to first. That's going to end the inning. Mets are up 5-0. Oh, my goodness. I have seen enough to know that I have seen too much. Syndergaard. Facing Adrian Gonzalez, leadoff batter, 4th in the order. Dodgers need to make something happen and quick. They can't get too far behind. That is a single. So Gonzalez starting to contribute. Hopefully Scott Van Slyke starting in center can help. 3-9 against the righty as a strikeout. No, he cannot. Mr. Van Slyke swinging at the knee cheese. Yes, Monty Grandal. 1-4 against the righty. Draws a walk. 1 out. Bottom of the second. 2 men on. Dodgers have got some business. Alberto Callaspo starting at 3rd. Batting from the left side in this at bat. 4-9 and catches the single split. 1 star. Bases loaded. Bloops into center field right in front of Cespedes. So no one is able to try to score. However, Yasiel Puig, right fielder, bases loaded. 2-7 against the righty and catches the single split. 1 star. And here we go. The Dodgers are slowly picking back. 1 out. Run scores. They plate Gonzalez, Adrian Gonzalez. Now it comes to Brett Anderson. And you know what Brett Anderson is thinking about doing? Let's see. Two through 6 is less than half. He's going to go for the squeeze. And he gets it. He gets it. Runner beats out bunt. Runners advance. Batter beats out bunts. Runners advance a base. Infield single. I can't even tell you what horrible things happened on that play for the pitcher to make it to first. Oh, no. And they're assembly lining these base runners around the base. Now Syndergaard is questioning his veracity on the mound. Jimmy Rollins, 4-8, batting from the right side of the plate. He's a lefty. That is a ground ball to shortstop A. They double up on Anderson in the inning. Well, the Dodgers get 2 back, so they're not waiting until too late in the game. That's good for them. We go to the top of the 3rd. Your score, 5-2. Argity, argity, argity. Anderson still on the mound for the Dodgers. They're keeping an eye on him. 6-11 against the righty. That is a ground ball to short, out number 1. Yoenis Cespedes, center fielder. Put me in, coach. 4-10. The righty. Grounder to short. That's 2 away. Ruben Tejada. 5-5 against the righty. Draws a walk. So that's his 2nd time on base. Kelly Johnson comes to the plate. Center fielder. 2 out. Man on first. Top of the 3rd. 5-8 against the lefty. And that's a double. 2 stars. Knocks Tejada around to 3rd. Kelly Johnson with a nice wrap to the gap. Come here, card. Curtis Granderson. 2 outs. You're going to walk Granderson. And you're going to get to Syndergaard. Not necessarily a good thing. Here's the pitch from Anderson. 1-7 strikeout. All right, that'll do it. Ends the inning. Mets, nothing to add. We go to the bottom of the third. Max, good evening. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Thought I would roll out a game. Unfortunately, I'm doing it at the same time as Crispo, my partner here. But, you know, stuff happens. Give people some selection. How are you doing this evening? I hope this video finds you well. I really do, Max. It's good to see you, man. It really is. Here we go. Bottom of the third. Howie Kendrick, second baseman, leadoff batter, 6'8" against the righty. Strikeout. Second time he's fallen victim to Syndergaard. Here we go, Andre Ethier. Again, he homered twice in the last game. Not enough to top the Mets, though. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard, 2-4 against the righty, and that's going to be a hard grounder hit to short. Easy play over to first. That's 2 away. Adrian Gonzalez, first baseman, cleanup batter, facing Syndergaard, 1-11 against the righty. Hard grounder to first. No problem. Duda trots over, forces him. So after 3, your score, New York Mets 5, Los Angeles Dodgers 2. We go to the top of the fourth. Brett Anderson is in the game, but I think he's going to be on a very short leash at this point. I wouldn't say he's been ineffective, but he is flirting with disaster, like Molly Hatchet might sing. 6-6, glad we're not a DH league. Against the righty, that's going to be a ground ball to second base X. First X result, second X result of the game. So that is going to be Howie Kendrick at a 3 with a 4, and that's a single. Juan Uribe, after 2 home runs to start the game off. I am doing fine, Max. I really am. Thanks. I appreciate it. Things are good. Got through the weekend, got through the first day of work, and I was like, you know what? I'm playing baseball. Danny Murphy. Oh, geez, here we go. This is going to be stupid. Kendrick, 3 with a 15. And that is a ground ball C. 666 is twice. Murphy, 4-3. Uribe advances. 1 out, 1 on second. Lucas Duda. 1-7 against a lefty, and that's a double to the left. That's an RBI double. Another run crosses the plate for the Mets, and it's Juan Uribe. Right there, boom, he's headed for player of the game, and we're not even out of the 4th inning yet. Oh, goodness. Travis d'Arnaud, 1 out, man on second. 3-8 against the lefty, single to left. And Duda is a 110. They're going to hold him at third, and that's it for Anderson. He has been shelled. That is it for Anderson. He has gone 3.1. Let's find a new whipping boy. Oh, Bates, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the podcast, the live stream, the cast. How are things over there across the pond, my friend? I hope this day is finding you well. For you, I hope this night is finding you well. Let's see. We're probably going to go us with a little bit of Pedro Baez. Coming in relief for the beleaguered Anderson. In case it doesn't come up, he fields at a 3, E28. We'll just jot that down there. Anderson is on tap for the loss unless the Dodgers bring this back around. So here we go. 1 out. Correct? Yes. top of the fourth. Run already across. Men at the corners. Pedro Baez, Travis d'Arnaud. 5-5 against a righty strikeout. Very favorable in a situation like that. Yoenis Cespedes, center field. I haven't checked out the new Star Trek series. I've been meaning to. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to check it out at some point. Cespedes against a righty, 2-7. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a base-clearing triple. 2 RBI, extra base hit, and the Mets just keep on coming. Not the hits, the Mets. Well, I guess the hits do. The Mets are making them. Dear Lord. The dog on LA here in this game. Ruben Tejada, 1 out, man on third. Lots of runs have scored, 5-12, right-handed batter. That is a ground ball to first, X result. Adrian Gonzalez fields at a 1 with a 13. That's going to be an error check. He's reading as E7. That looks like a ground out. 10, ground ball A. That will hold Tejada at third. Call that a 3-4. 2 outs. Kelly Johnson. 6-7. Lefty. Ground to second X. Kendrick is a 3 with an 11. Not even going to bother. That's an error check. He's reading an 8. E8. 6. Ground ball A. End of the inning. 1, 2, 3 more for the Mets. 8-2. Going to the bottom of the fourth. Noah Syndergaard on the mound for the blue and the orange. Scott Van Slyke, 5th in the order. Batting for the Dodgers. All righty, here we go. 3-9 against the righty strikeout. Second time he's been struck out by Syndergaard. Yasmani Grandal, 4-9, batting lefty. He's a switchy. 4-9 is a single. So Grandal is on base. Alberto Callaspo, third baseman, 4-11. He's batting from the left side, single to center. Grandal to second, and he is a 1-9 runner. He's staying there. Holding Callaspo up. Yasiel Puig, 5-9. He's a righty, and that is out of the park. 3-run clout. Yasiel Puig. Boom, boom, boom. Making his own case for player of the game if the Dodgers come back. That's 3 runs. That is 8-5. This is going to turn into a football score before long. And I'm talking American. I'm not talking the rest of the world. I'm being arrogant. Pedro Baez is, nope, yeah, Baez is batting. Let's write him in and then we'll read the dice. Baez, 328 pitcher, 10 E, draw the no further line. 2-7 strikeout. That is 2 away. Syndergaard really hoping to put a cap on this. And that is way up. I need to move these guys up here. Can't really see this stuff. Jimmy Rollins, leadoff batter, 6-6. He is batting lefty, and that will be grounder to first, ends the inning. Call it a 3U. Call it 3 runs for the Dodgers. We get to the top of the 5th, and it's a 3-run ball game. Mets lead 8-5. All righty. Pedro Baez is on the mound for the Dodgers. Curtis Granderson, 8th in the order. He's going to lead off the top of the 5th. 2-6 against the righty is a walk. Nope, Granderson is not. I'm sorry. I didn't flip him at the end of the last inning. 2-6. That's going to be a single for Syndergaard. Syndergaard 2 for 3 so far in this game. RBI double in the top of the second. No outs. Pitcher on first. Juan Uribe, who homered his first time up. A 2-run shot his second time up. A single and scored a run his last time up. 2-6 against a righty, and not happening this time. Fly ball to left field, out number 1. Juan Uribe shows his humanity. Daniel Murphy, second baseman, 1 down, top of the 5th, 2-5 against a righty, misses the skinny split, hard liner to second, snagged by Howie Kendrick, out number 2. That will bring us to first baseman Lucas Duda, 4-6. Left-handed batter strikeout. Baez ends the inning. No runs scored. Not really a threat from the Mets that time. We go to the bottom of the bracket. Dodgers down by 3. Syndergaard on the mound. Still going. Nothing outlasts the Syndergaard. He just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. Howie Kendrick leading off the 5th inning, second in the order, 6-5. And it's going to be a grounder to short X. Syndergaard's shortstop is Tejada with a 3, rolls a 4. That's not going to be pretty. That's a single for Kendrick. Andre Ethier hit 2 home runs in the last game. He struck out twice in this one. No, I'm sorry. I was looking at Kendrick's line. Never mind. You can see what he did. 3-10, right-handed pitcher. That is a hard liner to third, out number 1. Bring us to cleanup batter, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. 4-8, left-handed batter strikeout. That's 2 away. The bottom of the 5th, Scott Van Slyke. 4-4, he's a righty. That's going to be a third base X result on Uribe. He has a 3 with a 3, and that's going to be a 1-star single. Van Slyke keeps it alive, moves Kendrick up to second. That'll bring Yasmani Grandal, catcher for the Dodgers, to the plate. Now, just rolling. 4-5. He's batting from the right side of the plate as a left-handed batter. 4-5 is a strikeout, ends the inning. So nothing going for the Dodgers as well. After 5, your score is the New York Mets 8, Los Angeles Dodgers 5. Top of the 6th, Baez still on the mound in his 3rd inning of relief. He's done 1 2/3 innings worth of work thus far. Still going for now. Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the pitch, 2-4, right-handed pitcher, strikeout. This may be close to the end for Baez. He's not designed to go too awfully far. Yoenis Cespedes, 1 out, top of the 6th, 5-9, right-handed batter, strikeout. Baez going out in style, moves down 3 in a row. Ruben Tejada, shortstop. Here is the 2-out. Pitch from Baez, 5-4 against the righty. That's a third base X. That is going to be calling on Callaspo's rating of 3. He rolls a 6. That goes to the error check. E16 rolls a 7. That's good. Yep, that is a ground ball. 5-3 ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers still have a little bit of meat left on that bone. They got some chewing to do. Callaspo, 7th in the order, leading off bottom of the 6th, facing Noah Syndergaard. 5-7. Against the left-handed switch hitter will be a ground ball to second, out number 1. Yasiel Puig facing Syndergaard, 5-4 against the righty is an X to center field. Cespedes is a 3, rolled a 19. That is a fly ball, out number 2. And Pedro Baez is going to be pinch hit for. He's gone 2 2/3 innings. So, yeah, we're going to pinch hit for Baez. He's realistically gone as far as he's going to go. So let me find a hitter for Senor Baez. Justin Turner. So he is done. Now the pinch hitter parade begins. And he is a 12C. Baez went 2 2/3. Syndergaard is still going. Game's not over till it's over. Justin Turner, 2 outs. 1-3 against the righty. Single to left. Did that in yesterday's game. Came in and pinch hit a base hit. Proving very valuable in that role. Jimmy Rollins batting from the right side of the plate. Syndergaard, 2-12, is a right-handed pitcher. Line out to first, ends the inning. No dice for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the 7th, and the Mets have a 3-run lead. Do. Oh, and we need a new pitcher. All right, who's coming in to pitch for the Dodgers? Top of the 7th. I think we're going to have to go with Mike. No, he's a starter only. Not going to use him. Well, he could do long relief. No, I want to make sure you get somebody good in there. Who we got coming up? We've got lefties. We've got lefties and a pitcher. So if we get a lefty that likes lefties, kind of like, oh, I don't know, Luis Avilan pitched last night. J.P. Howell didn't. We're bringing in J.P. Howell. Let me write him in. Right there. J.P. Howell. In case it comes up, he is a 2E0. Here we go. Top of the 7th. J.P. Howell looking to eat him some left-handers. Kelly Johnson, 1-7 against a lefty is a ground ball to second, out number 1. Curtis Granderson. Are they thinking about pinch hitting for Curtis Granderson? No, they're going to leave him in. Granderson, 2-6 against the lefty strikeout. You never know. Excuse me. Syndergaard. Going through the lineup for the 4th time, doing really well. Nice and even. He's 2 for 3. Syndergaard's going to bat. They've got the lead. 3-6 is going to be a hard grounder to third. Ends the inning. That means we go to the bottom of the 7th. La 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 at the old ball game. Syndergaard back out on the mound for the Mets. Dodgers, it is go time. Howie Kendrick leading off. 1-6 against the righty, single to left. And we're going to pinch. We're going to change pitchers. Syndergaard's coming out. This is getting ready to get ugly. Syndergaard is coming out. Spidey senses are tingling. Mets fans. Spidey senses are tingling. Syndergaard's coming out. We're going to put in we're going to go with John Neese. And he is a fielding 1 E8. Yeah, Syndergaard had a decent start, but now they're out. No. Sit him down and let's get this one over with. John Neese. Pitching to Ethier, 4-3. The lefty, fly to right. X result, that is going to be Granderson. Fielding at a 2, rolled in 19. That's going to be an out. 1 away. First baseman Adrian Gonzalez facing John Neese, 4-6. The lefty, single to left. Kendrick is a 1-13. He's going to third. He makes it. Don't even have to worry about the outfielder's arm on that one. Left field outfielder's arm was +1. Kelly Johnson. Nope, he made it. Men at the corners, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, Scott Van Slyke. And here's the pitch from Neese. 1-2 against the lefty. Single to left. Scores a run. Dodgers get a little bit closer. Gonzalez is a 1-9 runner. Fat slab of first baseman. He's holding up at second. 2 men on, 1 out. Yasmani Grandal. The pitch from Neese is a 1-6. He's a lefty. That's a strikeout. Alberto Callaspo, third baseman. 6'8". He is batting from the left side of the plate, batting right-handed. That's going to be a walk. Load the bases. Which brings up Yasiel Puig. There's nowhere to put him. There's nowhere to put him. Do I do the total jerk move? I want to ask you guys, Max and Beatles. I don't know if anyone else is there or not. Do I do the total jerk move with a 2-run lead and walk Puig and take on the pinch hitter? Do I walk in the run? There's some strategy for you. Gutsy move. What do you think? I'm waiting. I want to see what you guys think. Do I do this or not? Puig smacked a 3-run shot earlier. He's got 3 men on base. I know. Yeah, you guys are chewing this one over, aren't you? Yeah, I'd walk him. I'd send in the run, have a 1-run lead. Yup. Yeah, doing it. Walking Puig intentionally, bringing in the run. Look at that. Yeah, you talking strategy. There it is. Walked in the run. Tying run is on third. Winning run at second. That is going to bring up the need to have a pinch hitter. Yeah, that's right. And who's it going to be? Now we get to him. No, I didn't pitch to him. No way. Nope, because I know he was going to go. He was going to go. I just had Spidey senses, man. They're there. Spidey senses. Enrique Hernandez. Killer against left-handed pitchers. Which means Howell is done. Little bit of notations to be making here, gentlemen. Hernandez, pinch hitter. 12-runner, stealing. Now, do we do the double switch? Do we do the double switch? 2 men on, 1 out. Yasmani Grandal. The pitch from Neese is a 1-6. He's a lefty. Fielding at a 2, rolled in 19. That's going to be an out. 1 away. First baseman Adrian Gonzalez facing John Neese, 4-3. The lefty, single to left. Scores a run. Dodgers get a little bit closer. Gonzalez is a 1-9 runner. Fat slab of first baseman. He's holding up at second. 2 men on, 1 out. Yasmani Grandal. The pitch from Neese is a 1-7. He's a lefty. That's a strikeout. Who do we have? We're going to bring in Addison Reed. The double switch. So Nice. Well, let's see. Syndergaard went 6. Nope. He went 6. Nice went 0.2. Reed is coming in. He fields at a 3E0. Here we go. Enough screwing around. Enrique Hernandez. Addison Reed, the pitch, 3-11. Right-handed pitcher, grounds to short. That ends the inning. That ends the inning. Is it an intentional walk, an RBI? I honestly don't know the answer to that question. I don't think I've never done that. Not playing any baseball game, I've never done that. Is an intentional walk an RBI for the man who was walked? Bouygues. I really, really don't know the answer to that question. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check it out. I need to circle that so that, or something, so that way I know to come back and make sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So that way I know. All righty. Howell is not in the game anymore because we did that pinch hit thingy. Top of the order. Okay, I think we're going to turn this over to Juan Nicasio. Nicasio fields at a 4E24. This is a nutso game. I'm having fun. I'm glad you guys get to see it. It is. Jerry, hey, how's it going? Thank you for the answer. Appreciate it. So if an intentional walk causes a man on third with loaded bases to score, an RBI goes to the man who was walked. The bases loaded, all preceding runners are forced to advance, including the runner on third, forced to home plate to score a run. When a run is forced on the walk, the batter credited with an RBI. Thank you. Awesome. I'm going to draw that little circle right there. Puig with 5 RBIs so far, just by his sheer presence. Got that 5th one. This is awesome. Jerry, welcome to the chat. Going to the top of the 8th. It is 8-7. Los Angeles. Did you catch all that stuff? Dark Assassin. Hey, what's going on, Dark? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Well, let's recap the bottom of the 7th just for everybody in case anybody missed it. Howie Kendrick led off with a single, and that was under Syndergaard. Syndergaard was taken out. John Nice came in. Andre Ethier flew to right for out number 1. Adrian Gonzalez singled, knocking Kendrick to third, I believe. Then Scott Van Slyke came in and singled, knocking Gonzalez to second, scoring Kendrick. Then Yasmani Grandal struck out for out number 2. Callaspo walked to load the bases. Then Yasiel Puig, they intentionally walked him with a 2-run lead to score Gonzalez, to bring in Hernandez and get the ground out. A little gutsy. Yeah, Dark, it's been a while, man. It's good to see you, dude. It really is. Here we go. Top of the 8th inning. Back to the game. Let's blast through this. Juan Nicasio on the mound for the Dodgers. Juan Uribe at the plate for the Mets. That was a 5. I smacked it around. 5-5. And there we go. Uribe with a triple. And the Mets just won't stop. Daniel Murphy, 6-10, the lefty on Nicasio's card. Shortstop X, so that'll be to Jimmy Rollins, fielding at a 2, rolled a 13, and that will be ground ball B. Nobody forced, so Daniel Murphy is out at first. Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, sorry. So that is one away. Lucas Duda, 6'8". Off the lefty portion of Nicasio's card is a 2-star single, RBI single. Drives in Uribe with 1 out, top of the 8th. Another run for the Mets. They've got a 2-run lead. Travis d'Arnaud, the catcher, facing Nicasio, 6'3", the right-handed batter. Ground ball to short. That's going to double up on Duda and end the inning. 6-4-3. However, the Mets get one more run and pull just a little bit further ahead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Your score is 9-7, New York. All right, here we go. Addison Reed. On the mound for the Mets, Jimmy Rollins. We're back to the leadoff position in the lineup, leading off the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch from Reed, 6'9", against the left-handed batting switch hitter. 6'9" will be a pop-up behind first, out number 1. We go to Howie Kendrick. 2-9er against the righty. That is going to be a ground ball to shortstop. That's 2 away, bottom of the 8th. Andre Ethier, always a threat, 0 for 4 today. 3-4 against the righty. Pops up behind short for out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th. And let us see what the 9th inning has cooking for us. I'll come to the chat after the game there, gentlemen. Hopefully it won't be long. Okay, Juan Nicasio, Ruben Tejada is the matchup. Righty-righty matchup. Tejada, here's the pitch from Nicasio. 1-9 against a righty, strikeout. Nicasio trying to put the screws to the Mets here. No more runs. Kelly Johnson, 5'10". He's a lefty. Catcher X. That'll be Yasmani Grandal fielding it at 2 with a 10. That's in the middle, so that's going to be an error reading. Grandal with a 1E9. That's going to be good. That is ground ball C. Dribbler. Gets it over to first for out number 2. Curtis Granderson comes to the plate. Nicasio's pitch, 5-7 against the lefty. Misses a single split, hard grounder to second. Kendrick over to Gonzalez, out number 3. And now we come to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers are down by, let's make sure, 1, 5, 8, 9 to 7. Dodgers are down by 2. High drama here on Strat-o-matic, Delaware. Addison Reed has pitched only 1 inning worth of work. Nope, 1 1/3. But he's going to face them. Scott Van Slyke. 2 righties that like lefties slightly. It's a good matchup. They're going to let it ride. 4-12 against the righty, and that's a hard grounder to third, out number 1. That was supposed to be Gonzalez. Ah, crap. It's off the... No. Going to re-roll it. 3-7 against a righty. Grounder ball back to the box. So 1-3. All right. Got to do it right. Scott Van Slyke. I got ahead of myself there a little bit. Facing Addison Reed. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 5-8 against the righty. That's a double to center. Got to do it right. Yasmani Grandal comes in. A walk, a single, 2 runs, and 2 strikeouts. You got to pitch to him. You got to have it up here so you guys can see what the heck's going on. Sorry about that. Oh, do we do it? Yeah, we do it. Reed's pitching to him. 4-9 against the left-handed batting switch hitter. 4-9, and he gets a double, just misses the triple. RBI double. Grandal scores a run, 9-8. 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. Looking at the bullpen. Familia was used up in the last game. Callaspo, he would be already likes righties, lefty. We're going to bring in Sean Gilmartin. Sean Gilmartin is going to come in. Let me write him in. Right there, new pitcher. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outs. 1.2 innings for Reed. If it comes up, Gilmartin is a 4-0. All right, here we go. Alberto Callaspo, 1 out. Man on second. Sean Gilmartin. 1-5 against the lefty. Draws a walk. So now we have 2 men on. Yasiel Puig. Oh, against the lefty, he is smacking the crap out of the ball. Walking. No. He likes righties. Likes lefties. Oh, what do you do? 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 I'm thinking load the bases and hope the pinch hitter grounds out. We're walking it. Walking Puig a second time intentionally. Load the bases. 1 out. And we are pinch hitting again. Someone who likes lefties. And it just might be. We're going to bring in catcher A.J. Ellis to pinch hit. And I've run out of space. Ellis. Pinch hit. I've been drawing my lines there. Here we go. Ellis. 1 out. Facing left-handed Sean Gilmartin. Ellis on the left side of the plate. 1-5 against the lefty. Hard ground ball back to the box. Sean Gilmartin gets it, wheels around. He gets it to Ruben Tejada charging to second base. Over to Lucas Duda to end the inning, end the game. 1-6-3 double play. Dodgers can only manage 1 in the bottom of the 9th. And the New York Mets win 9-8. Wow. Wow. Oh, hey, Bart Ewing, welcome to the chat. And yes, I love loading the bases to get out of it. I really do. I love loading the bases. The odds are in your favor, man, with a ground ball A. I love doing it. Heck, I've even been known to walk in a run in order to get to a ground out for a pinch hitter. Oh, that is it right there, guys. No really dominating pitchers. I mean, you got Juan Uribe with 2 homers, a single, and a triple, 4 for 5. That's my vote for player of the game right there. No one even else came close. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I always go and let you guys vote for player of the game. Let's just make sure who all is in here. I want to thank people for coming. We got Beats. We got Max. We've got Jerry Ball, good friend of the channel. Dark Assassin, man, it's awesome to see you on here, man. It's fantastic. I'm glad you can make it to the chat room. That is great. I'm honored. Thank you. I'm glad you could check it out and hope you liked it. Bart Ewing, yep. Oh, man, that was a good game. That really was. Guys, yeah, let's give it to Juan Uribe. Let's go ahead and call it. This is Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware. Final score, Los Angeles loses to the New York Mets, who go up to 3-1 by a score of 9-8. Guys, have a good evening and keep on rolling. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night.